Hello and welcome to Crypto Weeklies. In this video, we are going to discuss XRP, conduct machine learning based price forecast, regression analysis, as well as estimated bull run target and accumulation strategies for XRP. None of the content is financial advice. All of the content on cryptoweeklies.com under this section for XRP is available for free. You don't have to pay or sign up for anything. So let's get started. We have the AI based forecast, then we'll discuss the regression analysis. Also, we'll be going through some of the indicators which are also available for free, such as the crypto TLDR, news summarizer, which estimates what has happened over the last 24 hours using machine learning techniques to look at the news related to crypto and classify them into bullish, bearish and neutral. You can find out the bearish narratives, bullish narratives and the neutral narratives. Overall sentiment at around 51%, which is a summary of all the narratives between 0 and 100. 100 means totally bullish, 0 means totally bearish, 51 is somewhere in the middle, that is a neutral day with respect to the last day. And you can see that narrative cloud, which is the another indicator on the website, which looks at the social media related discussion or related to crypto over the last 7 days, and with an increasing popularity, the narratives are assigned with respect to the how many times they occur on YouTube and X in a bullish and bearish setting. The overall sentiment, again you can see the bearish sentiment and bullish sentiment are discussed at about equal length on the social media platforms. That means again one more indicator to say that market has exhibited both bullish and bearish forecast with respect to the social media sentiment. Bitcoin taking charge again. XRP, the crypto that we are discussing today, has been featuring on this narrative cloud. Again, presence on this narrative cloud speaks volume to the utility as well as the sentiment related to crypto. Again, there are more than 20,000 tokens out there. If a crypto is consistently making presence on this narrative word cloud, that means based on the frequency of discussions and the overall sentiment of the market, one could conclude that crypto has a meaningful presence and attention for the crypto market participants. XRP has been on this narrative word cloud for almost 2 to 3 months, and again you can evidence that with the price action for XRP over the last key performance period. Again, most of the cryptos are down over the last 30 days. XRP is an exception, up by about 4.5%. Market cap under 150 billion, but coming close to that. Volume at greater than about greater than 10 billion. In terms of the percent of circulating supply, at around 57% of the max supply is already in circulation. And if you were to look at the heat map again under here, the third analytics that we are going to discuss today, the heat map performance over the last 24 hours, again Kaspa, Doge, XRP is somewhere number 4th with respect to the 24-hour performance. Over the last 7 days, XRP at around 11%. This is available on Crypto Weeklies again. And as a summary, it also decides the crypto of the day based on the 4 indicators, the 24 hours, that is 1 day, 7 day, 30 day and 90 day performance. HBAR has been the winner over the last 90 days or so, rallied by about 420%. XRP is number 2 over here, so not too far from HBAR again in terms of the percent gain, about 360%, whereas HBAR about 420% over the last 30 days as well. XRP is the lone major crypto which has a positive return, has had a positive return. So that's where we are with respect to the analysis of some of the major cryptos. And again, now we can discuss more about the price action and the machine learning based forecast or the AI based forecast for XRP. We have 3 scenarios for XRP based on the model output. The model was trained on machine learning based algorithms such as XGBoost, ARIMA and LSTM. This is not some AI prompted answer. This is in-house grown machine learning based forecast based on the fundamentals of seasonality as well as the historical price action, cycle theory and so on and so forth. We have 3 scenarios again. The first scenario that we would talk right now, again not too much time to be spent on the bull case, which again one could say that over the last 4 years for XRP, again if you look at from one cycle to the other, this phase where again per the 4-year cycle, the one mania phase for XRP, one could make a similarity that what happened in 2018 and also following in 2021. 2018 kind of happened in the early first week of 2018, so you can add it to 2017 move itself, the first parabolic move for XRP, the second in 2021, which is the post-halving year. This time again quite similar, 3 years later, so again almost 4 years later, one could say, happened from November 3rd of 2024, when the price was at around 50 cents, and that parabolic move to $2.50. Again, a 5x move did occur already, so another 5x from here would be astronomically tougher than the move from 50 cents to $2.50, because a 5x on a $150 billion asset would be at around that would put XRP somewhere between Ether and Bitcoin. So because again right now if you look at Ether's market cap, again by market cap, if you sort them, XRP is already almost touching 50% of Ether's market cap at around 400 billion, roughly speaking. 2.5x from here would be at around Ether's market cap for XRP, and Ether has been number 2 for several years, so it would be tough for XRP to flip ETH based on its market cap. So again, the first machine learning based price forecast of some note is this pink line, which is the fair value estimation over the last based on the last 7 to 8 worth of data, years of data from 2017 till 2025. So 3 plus 4, about 7 years worth of data. What we have for XRP is this fair value estimation per the machine learning based model between $2.54 and $3.62. So that is one scenario for the XRP in the next 6 months. The other scenario, if the market correction continues and if XRP participates in that downturn, the bear case for XRP could be between 90 cents and $2.03. I would briefly look at the bull case. Again, this is outlandishly bullish. Again, no single model can be held responsible. Again, none of the content is financial advice, held responsible for any discrepancies, because again no machine learning model can understand what happens in the post-halving years, and if those moves have already occurred, the likelihood of them to occur next time around in the next 6 to 7 months are astronomically harder. So nonetheless, we'll look at that bull case for about a month or so. Again, this is just a straight line up for the machine learning based model, again taking a reference to based on what happened in 2024, early 2024, late November 2024. If that kind of scenario were to pan out, the price action could be between $3 and $5. I think that is one way to estimate what XRP could do in the next 6 months. Again, instead of relying on this machine learning based price forecast, what we can do is based on the regression analysis, we already see that the fair value for XRP per this polynomial regression analysis, pink line, is at around $1.30. And the peculiarity of this pink line is that in the bear market, this pink line has a downward bias. In the bull market, it has an upward bias. Whenever the price is below this pink line, that is a great buy opportunity in the bear market. In the bull market, though, there are tendencies for the price action to go not just above the fair value, but also one standard deviation residual applied to the fair value, which incorporates about 68% of the moves to the upside. The 2 standard deviation incorporates about 90% of the moves to the upside. Again, the likelihood of the price action to go above this orange line is only 5%. And if you look at that from both directions, it's actually 2.5%. So the 95 percentile ceiling for XRP this time around is at around $3.13. So unless something astronomically changes rapidly, at this point in time, the 2 standard deviation peak for XRP is at around $3.13. Again, we have a model which extrapolates what that 2 standard deviation ceiling could look like 3 to 6 months into the future. But what I wanted to show is if there were any corrections in the market, the $2.02 level would offer some sort of a support, because that's where XRP's 1 standard deviation residual is at around. In terms of the extension of the regression function, what the function that we have for that is the is the regression the same linear polynomial regression based model that we had discussed at a weekly level. This is at a daily level, and the price is color coded based on the relationship between the current price and the polynomial regression function. Whenever price is too far gone from the gray line, again that's where the risk levels are higher, again between 90% and 100%. In December the risk level went as high as about 82%. Now the risk level has come down slightly at around 64%. Nonetheless, the scope of this analysis is to look at the future regression function where that 2 standard deviation could be. Again, this is the base function. Right now the base fair value is at around $1.20. If the parabolic move were to continue for the next 6 months, that fair value could be at around $3.38, and the 2 standard deviation residual applied again puts the major moves into the perspective. Again, selling above this dotted red line is not the worst idea, and if you were to extrapolate that regression baseline, that 6 months into the future could be that line could be between $5 and $6. Again, this is a more optimistic scenario. A pessimistic scenario could be taking an average between the $3.43 and $6.73. So roughly speaking, $4 plus $6, divide them by 2 at around, because this is slightly higher than $6, this is slightly lower than $4, so 10 divided by 2 would be roughly close to the $5 target. So that's one way to extrapolate. In terms of the SMA model, which is a simple moving average based analysis based on how far gone the price is with respect to the 20-week simple moving average. Again, this model did call the December 2024 $2.71 as the top. Again, no model can exactly tell when the rally should have ended, but again, for this model right now the risk level is at around 60%. Leasing below, let's say, 20% risk has not been the worst idea. So again, if you take out all the price actions whenever the risk was greater than 20%, you would come up with this. And this is not some retroactively fitted model. We have made several videos related to XRP throughout the course of the recovery year of 2023 and the halving year of 2024. You can check them out on the channel. At least you'd find 10 to 15 videos made related to XRP. So again, now as we have approached the post-halving year, the majority of the accumulation phase was down here. We made several videos on that at that point in time. Now we'll just look at future scope whenever the prices eventually do fall below this time-weighted average price, as they have done since about May of 2022. That's when the accumulation phase really began. For my analysis, again, at least personally speaking, from May of 2022, whenever the prices are below the blue line and the color code is this shade of purple, again this takes into the consideration slight deviation to the upside and to the downside. Those were the accumulation period for XRP. Right now that time weighted average price is at around 56 cents. I would imagine the shape for the time weighted average price to change slightly as it did from November 2022 about April 2022, from 40 cents to roughly speaking 54 cents. This time about from 50 cents to roughly speaking between 70 to 80 cents. And then again in the bear market, whenever the prices eventually crash below that point in time, that could signal another accumulation phase for XRP. So again, this is pretty straightforward. Again, this model is very helpful in the bear market, especially accumulating below a certain threshold does make sense, rather than DCing all the way throughout the bear market and losing most of the money in this phase whenever the prices eventually cool off from the market cycle top to somewhere 60 to 70% correction below that eventual market cycle peak. So this is again the utility of the time weighted average price model. If we were to look at all of the scenarios for XRP and just come up with an estimated bull run peak, the estimated bull run peak is coming in at around $3.31. The modest or the weight averaged out peak for XRP at around $5 per the DCA model, representing about right now the bull run peak estimated represents about 31% returns, weighted risk at around 73%. So with that, I would like to conclude the video. Hope you enjoyed the content. If you did, please give us a like and subscribe, and hope to see you again tomorrow. Thank you and have a nice day. Bye bye.